Hello, here's Six. I hope all of you are doing so well. In today's video, we're going to discuss yesterday's homework, which is in paper 2, November 2019, from page 351. We're going to start discussing it right now. If you haven't already done the homework, you must do it first before watching the video. I trust you guys. So open your paper 2 book, go to page 351, and let's start discussing the test right now. All right, here is the first question, page 2. It says here, how many more students choose lion than tiger? The lions here are 20, the tigers are 12. So how many more lions than tigers? It's just 8 more. 20 minus 12 is 8. In B, they ask you here to draw a bar if there are 9 students who picked cheetah. So 9 students, I need to make a bar like this, draw a bar exactly this way. It must touch the x-axis this way, guys. And you need to reach 9, which is between 8 and 10. That is page 2. Let's move to the next page here, which is page 3. If you noticed here, of course, the largest one is C, and then the largest one is going to be D. Then the one after it is B, and A is the smallest angle. Let's go to the next question. It says to you, what's the fraction of this hexagon which is shaded? What's the fraction of the regular hexagon is shaded? So here, of course, we must count all the triangles. If you see the hexagon is divided into 8 parts, 6, I mean. 1 triangle here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But how many out of the 6 are shaded? How many out of the 6 are shaded? Mister, I have a whole triangle over here. I have a whole triangle. And here it is. And here is a half. And here is another half. So I have one whole triangle and 2 halves, which makes a 1. So 1 and 2 halves is another 1, which is 2. So 2 out of 6 are shaded. 2 out of 6 are shaded. Let's move to the next question or the next page. All right, it says to you here, use these fractions in the right places. So I'm gonna use here, of course, the first one that you guys should do, 3 over 8 is equal to, of course, a 3 over 8, Mr. Done. All right, and there is also one fraction only that is greater than, so I'm done with this now, that is greater than 5 over 8, which is 7 over 8. The only fraction that is greater than 5 over 8 is 7 over 8. And here they're saying 2 over 8 is less than what? The only one that is going to be correct, and here is 4 over 8. And the last one, 6 over 8, is greater than what? Is greater than 1 over 8. All right, the next question here says, here is a pattern made with black and white tiles. If you noticed here, the pattern, the same continues in the same way exactly. In a pattern made of 32 tiles. 32 tiles. How many are black? All right. If you noticed here, every 4 tiles, there is 1 black. Every 4 tiles, there is 1 black. Every 4 tiles, there is 1 black. This is how the pattern goes. So they're asking you in 32 tiles, all right, I want to see how many groups are going to be there. Look at this, for example, the pattern that we see on the screen right now. There are 3 groups of 4. But I want to know if they continue, because they are actually here 12, all of them are 12. Each group is 4, so 12, that's it. 12 divided by 4 is going to give you 3 black. But I want to know now, if the pattern continues until 32 tiles, how many 4s are in the 32 tiles? How many groups are in the 32 tiles? So 32 divided by 4. 32 divided by 4. Mister, there is going to be 8 exactly. So it's 8 groups. Again, each group is 4 tiles. I divide 32 by 4 to see how many groups are going to be there in the 32 tiles. We found that there are going to be 8 groups. And in each group, there is only 1 black. So 8 groups, 1 black in each group, so 8 black tiles. 8 black tiles are going to be there in the 32 tiles. Let's continue. All right, it says here 6 to 8 children go to a party. Each child is given a balloon. The balloons are in packets of 3. How many whole packets are needed? Okay, look at this. They said 6 to 8 children, and each packet has 3. So how many packets do I need to buy to cover the 6 to 8? Oh, sorry, this is not right. How many packets do I need to buy to cover the 6 to 8? Mr. 6 to 8 divided by 3 will tell us how many packets. All right, let's do this. 6 to 8, Mr. 6 to 8 balloons divided by 3 is going to give me 22 packets. 22 packets, but 2 are going to be left over, Mr. 22 packets will give me how many balloons? In each packet, there are 3. So 22 packets will give me 66 balloons. 66. But Mr. I need for 68 children. Oh, so I need to buy another packet, which is 23. 1 second. I know that some of you got confused and some of you disagree with me right now. Mr. You said to cover the 68 students, the 68 children, we need 23 packets. Yes, and I know that you should agree with me on this. To cover the 68 balloons, I need 23 packets because 22 packets are not going to be enough. They're going to give me only 66 and I need 68. Okay, Mr. That's if they said to cover everyone, but they said we want whole packets. Whole packets doesn't mean full. It means here how many whole packets. It's just the same exactly as if they're saying how many packets are needed for the 68. That's the meaning. How many packets are needed? It's not full. Whole doesn't mean full, as if they're saying nothing here, guys. So how many packets are needed for the 6 to 8? I need 23 packets for the 6 to 8. Let's continue. Here is a list of numbers. Uri rounds each of these numbers to the nearest 100. Draw a ring around the number that does not round to 4,600. If I round this to the nearest hundreds, it is going to be 4,600. I cannot take it. They want not. Look at this. They said does not round to 4,600. If I round this to the nearest 100, it's going to be 4,600. If I round this to the nearest 100, it's going to be 4,600. If I round this to the nearest 100, it's going to be 4,600. The only one that if I round to the nearest 100 is going to be 4,500 is this. The next one here, they're asking you, they're saying that he estimates the area of this of his name label using counters. But Ahmed says to him that this is not accurate. He has not covered all of the space inside the shape. Yes, I guess all of us agree that this is not accurate. Might help you in estimating, but it's not going to be really accurate. A lot of space are missing here. A lot of space is missing. All right, so what could he use to estimate the area more accurately? Well, we could use just normal units, like square units, like centimeters squared, for example. You can write this. Squares. Using squares is going to be more accurate. Don't you guys agree with me? Rather than using circles. So using squares here is going to be more accurate. If you wrote square units as well is correct. So if you say squares or square units, it's going to be correct. Okay, guys, instead of using circles. All right, the next question here. Use each of the digits once to complete this sum. The total must be a multiple of 5. All right, so I don't care about this digit here. This doesn't matter to me. This here doesn't matter to me. What does matter to me is this, the units. I need, when I add them, they give me a multiple of 5. All right, Mr. 5 and 2 will give me 7, not a multiple of 5. 5 and 4 is 9. 5 and 8, oh, Mr. It will not include 5. It's 8 and 2. 8 here and 2 here, or 2 here and 8 here, it doesn't really matter. And in the other two boxes, put the other two numbers. So it can be, the most important thing to me, guys, is to use the 4 cards. The units must have 8 or 2. You put the 2 here or there, doesn't matter. The 8 here or the 2 here, it doesn't matter. And then put the other 2 cards wherever you want. You want to put the 5 here and the 4 here, or the other way around, the 4 instead of the 5 and the 5 instead of the 4, it doesn't matter. So again, it's either 52 plus 48 or 42 plus 58 is going to give you a multiple of 5. Here, 7 multiplied by what? What multiplied by 7 is going to give me something 3? Is it 13? No way. What multiplied by 7 is something 3? It's not definitely, this is not just 3. Is it 23? No. Is it 33? Also no, it's not in the 7 times table. Oh, the only number that has a 3 in it, in the units, in the 7 times table is 63. 63. So this is here 9. 9 times 7 is 63. 3 carry up the 6. 9 times what? When you add to it 6, gives you something 1. Okay, so let's see. 9 times what is going to give you an answer when you add to it 6? All right, I guess that here is going to help us a lot. No, let me erase this. I need first to see here. 1 second. The multiples of 9. 9, 18, very quickly, 27, 36, 45. Then here is 54, 63, then 72, 80. All right. What is the number that when I multiply 9 by and add to it 6, so which of them when I add to them 6 is going to be something 1? Like for example here, 6 plus 9, no, it's going to be 15, mister. It doesn't have 1 in the units. 6 plus 18 is going to be 24. 6 plus 27, 33. 6 plus 36 is 42. 6 plus 45, oh, gotcha. I got it over here. 6 times plus 45 is going to give me 51. What is the number that I should multiply 9 by to give me 45? It is 5. 9 times 5 is 45. 45 plus 6 is going to be 51. 51, so 1 here and the 5 carried up. Then here 9 times 4 is 36. 36 plus 5 is going to become 41. I'm gonna check, guys, if there is an easier way, because just right now I don't want to waste the time of the video thinking of another easier way, but I feel like there is definitely another easier way than listing here the the multiples of 9. I'm gonna let you know after the video. I'm gonna think about it. I don't think that it's so hard to find this. All right, let's continue. All right. Here it says, here is a circle. They want you to draw an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle, you can draw it this way, of course, with a ruler. You can draw it over here. That's going to be equilateral. This is an equilateral triangle. Someone else might draw it in another way. So yes, guys, if you did this, perfect. Someone else might draw this way. Or here. also equilateral triangle. Okay, all right. And what is the other one, mister? Let's go down. Here, they want isosceles. Isosceles, it has two sides that are equal. So if you do this, of course, with a ruler, connecting these three vertices, these 3 points, of course, guys, with a ruler, is going to look like a proper triangle. Now, it looks like a hill, which is not a triangle at all. All right, so here it is. This is going to be isosceles. Another person might draw it in another way, which is like this. This is also going to be isosceles. Another person might decide to draw this here. It is a little bit harder to handle this without a ruler. I go, that's so straight, all right. This is a straight line, okay. So the others are not. So this can be also true, it's isosceles. Someone else might do this, connect to these 3 dots, and it's going to give them also an isosceles triangle. Oh, another person might connect these 3 dots, or these 3 dots are also isosceles. Let's continue. The tally, it says here the scores between 3 and 6. How many are the scores that are from 3 until 6? From 3 until 6, if you look at these scores, you're going to find only one. Only one score is between 3 and 6, which is just the 6 itself. It's not between, guys, it's 3 until 6. From 3 until 6, how many? It's only one, mister. Here is the tally, and here is the frequency, one time. From 7 until 10. 7 until 10. So now we're done with the 6, 7 until 10. Let's see this. Here is 1 between 7 and 10, and 7 and 10 are included. So it's from 7 until 10. 1, 2, 3. They are 3, only 3. 1, 2, 3 on the tally, which is 3. From 11 until 14, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. So there are 6. So you need to do the tally this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, here are the frequencies, 6. From 15 until 18, you're going to find that they are the rest, which is 5 left. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Complete both the tally and the frequency columns in the table, done. And they're giving you 2 marks for this. What a gift. All right, here, let's continue. I noticed today that some of you did this horizontally. They did the reflection of this here. All right, it's done. It's already Mr. on the middle line. It's going to stay touching in the middle line. Correct, these 2 vertices. But what about the other 2? They moved this way. 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 2, 3. Come on. No way. They did this here, and they did 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, which is going to be here. No way. And then they connected. That is not correct. This is wrong. Why, mister, is this wrong? Because this is diagonal, so I need to get the reflection diagonally. 1.5, then half 1. It is going to be here. Erase the rest. All right, here is the same. 1.5, so half 1. It is going to be here. And this, of course, is here. This is here. Now you can connect them with a ruler. It's going to look this way. Exactly. Exactly this way. All right, guys, let's continue. Here is a number line, and they're saying write the missing mixed number in each box. All right. If you noticed here, is just I need to go to the complete side here. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 jumps, 8 spaces, 8 movements between 4 and 6. So, Mr. Where's 5 going to be? 5 is going to be after 4 of them. Because between 4 and 6, 8 movements. So between 4 and 5, only 4 movements. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to give you here the 5. So each one is what? Each small part. So guys, did we agree so far that between 4 and 6 are 8 movements? So between 4 and 5 is only 4 movements. 1, 2, 3, 4 movements. All right, let's erase everything now and see this. So from 4 until what? So here is 1, 2, 3, 4 movements. This is going to take me back to 3. So this is, here is the 3. What do you think about this square? It is what? Each part between the 3 and the 4, how many parts? Are they 3? Are we counting in thirds? Are they 3 parts? No, mister, there are 3 marks in between, but they are 4 parts. 1, 2 parts, 3 parts, 4 parts. Each part, mister, is a quarter. Each part is a quarter. So this is 3 1/4. This part here is 3 1/4. The next one is 3 2/4. 3 3/4, 4. 4 1/4, 4 2/4, 4 3/4, 5. 5 1/4, 5 2/4. If you write 5 2/4, correct. If you write 5 1/2, also correct. That's it. All right, guys, so here is 3 1/4, and here's 5 2/4. Next page. It says here, use each card once to complete the number sentence. So let's do this. Plus 20 is greater than 20. I'm going to choose 11 and 17. It doesn't matter the order. 11 and 17 definitely going to give us a number that is greater than 20, which is 28. And equal to 20, I'm going to choose... I guess that I'm not going to be here correct. I'm going to choose here. No, 1 second, guys, because I have to use here the 11 and the 9. See? So while you're doing this, of course, you're going to do exactly, you might make the same mistake like me, that you decide to make 11 and 17, which is going to work here. But they said, use each card once. So here, mister, I have to use the 11. So I have to cancel the 11 from here. It is not correct. And put it instead of the 11, any number that will give me an answer that is greater than 20. Maybe 9, mister. Oh, 9, I used it. 11 and 9. So now we used the 9, we used the 11. Now it's 17 and what? Oh, 17 and 5, mister. Nothing else can work. Is going to be greater than 20. And less than 20 is, of course, 2 and 3. That's it. Let's continue. Guys, whenever you feel like you want to pause or repeat a part, repeat it. This is a video, it's not a live session. You can repeat each part 100 times. Rounding this decimal to the nearest tenth, of course, it is going to be 4.1, not 4.10. 10th, you must have only 1 digit after the decimal point. The 10th, underline it. The digit after it is strong, so it's going to give the 10th 1. It will be 4.10, which is only 4.1. Here is going to be 7.8, because after the 10th is a weak number. 7.80, mister. Yeah, but this is a 10th. Come on. Yes, exactly. So I cannot put here 100. All right, the same thing here, it's 2.4, because after the 10th, we have a strong number is going to give the 10th 1, which is going to be 2.4. Next, If you notice that they're using the doubling and halving technique, the doubling and halving strategy, they got the half of this. So I doubled this, 84. They got the half of this. So I doubled this, 12. They got the half of this. So I doubled this, 54. Okay, question 18. How many out of 10 is the same as 60%? Oh, Mr. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 is 60%. Because any number over 10, when we want it as a percentage, as if we're multiplying, we need it to become over 100. Remember this, guys. You want to convert into percentages, the denominator must be 100. Must be 100. All right, so we multiply this by 10. So what is the number that when I multiply the 10 gives me 60? Because 60% is 60 over 100. What's the number that when I multiply by 10 will give me 60? It is 6 semester. 6 over 10 is the same as 60 over 100. 6 out of 10 is the same as 60%. 5 out of 20 is the same as what? Oh, Mr. We remember this. You said now that the denominator must be 100. Yes. So we're going to multiply this by 5. And also the denominator will multiply, the numerator will multiply by 5, which is going to give us 25 over 100, which is 25%. Exactly. So remember, guys, from these two questions that the denominator must be 100 to be able to convert this into a percentage. Let's continue. The number is a multiple of 25. Her number is a multiple of 25. It is between 300 and 450. It's greater than 300 and less than 450. So it's between them. It is even. Oh, Mr. It's a multiple of 25, so it might be 325. No, they said greater than 300. Yes, greater than 300. A multiple of 25, 325, but it's not even. So I cannot take it. Oh, Mrs. It might be 350. Yes, they said it is even. Maybe Mr. 375. No, it's not even. They said it is even. So maybe 400. Maybe we're gonna see now. Mr. 425. No, we can't because it's not even. Then 450 maybe, Mr. They said less than 450. We cannot put it there. All right, so Mr. it's 350 or 400. Exactly. But then someone wakes up and say, Mr. you didn't read the whole question. It is not a multiple of 100. So we can choose this. This is a multiple of 100. It's only 350. This is the only number that can work. It's a multiple of 25. It is greater than 300. And less than 450, and it is even, and it is not a multiple of 100. This is the only number that can work. Calendars. Okay. Lily's birthday was exactly 3 weeks ago. What's the date today? It's 24th of June. Where's 24th of June? That's the date today. The date is 24th of June. Here is June. That's it, 24th of June. They said Lily's birthday was exactly 3 weeks ago. So this is the date today. They said up there, it's June 24th. Here it is. 3 weeks ago, go 1 week up, 2 weeks up, 3 weeks up. Oh, so Lily's birthday is the 3rd of June. Happy birthday, Lily. All right, but they're not interested into Lily's birthday, actually. They're saying Jamila's birthday is 6 days before her. When is Jamila's birthday? All right, I found Lily's birthday 6 days before 3, 1 day before is 2, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days is May 28. That's how I moved from June. Look at this, guys, again. This is 1 day back, 2 days backwards, 3 days. Where's the third mistake? Go to May 31st. Third day, fourth day, 5 days ago, 6 days before Lily's birthday, which is the 28th of May. So you need to write May 28 or 28th of May. It doesn't matter. They just want to see May and the number 28. That's it. Let's continue. Angelique buys 16 cans of lemonade for $8.80. Find the cost of each can. Oh, 1 second. It's division, mister. Some of you made a mistake that you made before and I corrected, but maybe you forgot it because that was around like a month ago. If you do 16 cans divided by 8.80, it's going to be wrong. Of course, this is paper 2, guys. You can use the calculator. If you did 16 divided by 8.80, this is going to be wrong. All right, so why, mister? It is actually the opposite. It is, where do we go? Where am I? There you go. All right, it is the opposite. It is, no, that's not the question. Where is the question? I'm lost. Yeah, here it is. All right, this thing here, it is the opposite. I was saying it is the opposite. It's supposed to be 8.80 on your calculator divided by 16, which is going to give you exactly, using the calculator, 0.55 dollars. Don't forget to put the dollar sign. By the way, give units with your answer. You must put the unit. So it's $0.55. Yes, it is going to be correct. Or you write there 55 cents. Both of them are going to be correct. Mister, how can I know, please, mister, tell me, how can I know that I do 8.80 divided by 16, not 16 divided by 8.80? See the question, what do they want you to find? Do they want you to find the cost or the number of cans? No, they said the cost, mister, so start with the cost, $8.80. Start with this, $8.80. They are asking how much they want the cost, so take the cost divided by the cans. How many cans? So you take the cans, so you divide it by the cost. That's if they're asking you that question in this way. Here they're asking about the cost, so take the cost divided by 16. 8.80 divided by 16. Let's continue. Here they say, here are 4-digit cards, and they want you to use each digit once to make the calculation correct. The only way that you can do this here is going to be 59 multiplied by 30. They use already them, so it's going to be only 59 multiplied by 30. Using the calculator is going to give you here 1,770. That's the only way that is going to work. Let's continue. They're saying 3, 13, and 23 are all prime numbers. So all numbers that end in 3 must be prime? No, definitely no. Explain why they need an example. Give them an example. If you want to give them 63, if you want to give them, for example, 33, you have to say 63 is not a prime number. Or you can say 63 is divisible by 3. You can change it 63 and write, for example, another number, which is, you might say, for example, sorry guys, 1 second. Here it is. It is 63 is not a prime number. 63 is divisible by 3. You can change 63 and write 33. Okay? You can write 93. All of them are not prime numbers. All of them are divisible by Okay, here they want the total cost of their stay at the hotel if they are staying at the Palace Hotel. So here's the Palace Hotel. How many are they first? So they said the table shows the cost in dollars per person. But how many are they? They said Mr. and Mrs. Wilson. They are two people. Two. So remember, these prices are per person. So here is the Palace Hotel, but they want full board or room only? No, they said full board. So I'm going to go to full board. But how many nights do they want? 5 nights or 7 nights? They said 5 nights. So here's 5 nights. Palace, full board. How much? It's 1,669. All right, that's my answer, mister. I did this. Sorry, that's the price per person. They are 2. It's Mr. and Mrs. Wilson. So you need to multiply this by 2 on your calculator, and the answer is going to be 3338. 3,338. All right, there is another question over there in B here, but the question is a little bit different. They said what? They said Mrs. Lowe, only one, is going for a 7-night holiday. 7 night. All right, but which hotel, mister? Is it this one or this one? And is it full board or room only? Is it Majestic, Excelsior, or Palace? All right, they said it's Excelsior. So I'm going to go to the Excelsior, mister. And they said it's 7 nights, but room only or full board? They said it's full board. Oh, how much more does she pay for full board than for room only? All right, Excelsior, 7 nights, that's room only, that's full board. So how much more is full board than room only in 7 nights Excelsior Hotel? I don't know, of course, if I'm pronouncing the name of the hotel right or not. So it is definitely here, you need to do subtraction. 1,600 minus 855 is going to give you exactly 745. Let's continue. Next question. We're about to finish. I know, guys, that it's a long video, but no homework. This is your homework. Here is a Carroll diagram. A Carroll diagram, but they're saying here, put these numbers in the Carroll diagram. 36, is it a multiple of 5? No, mister, I'm not going to put it there. It's not a multiple of 5. Yes, it's not a multiple of 5. But which one? Is it a multiple of 4? Yes. Not a multiple of 4? No, it is a multiple of 4. So you need to put it here also with the 24. Oh, mister, I thought I cannot put anything here again. No, you can. You can. So 36 here. All right, what about the 40? Is it the multiple of 5? Yeah, it is. Is the multiple of 40? Yes, also it is. So 40 is here. What about the 54? Is the multiple of 5? No, it's not. So it must be in this row. Is it the multiple of 4? You need to try this division. 56 divided by 40, you're going to find that yes, it will give you exactly 14. Oh, 1 second. No, it is not. It is not a multiple of 4. 54 is not a multiple of 4. So it must be here. 54 is here. Are too big. I hope that next one is not going to be written here. 64 is the multiple of 5. No, it is not a multiple of 5. So is it a multiple of, so it's going to be here in this row. Is it a multiple of 4? If you divide, you're going to find yes. There is no remainder, mister. You have your calculator, guys. You don't need to waste your time on this. You can also do it mentally. 64 divided by 4 is going to give you a whole number without any fractions, without any decimals, without any remainders. So it is a multiple of 4. So 64 is going to be written here. Next, let's continue. Here is a number line. And as you see, guys, it's just each one between the 3 and the 4, it's 10 parts. So this is 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, and so on. But going backwards, this is 2.9, 2.8, 2.7, 2.6. So this is 2.6. And what's the other arrow? It's 8.1, mister. 8.1. That's it. I'm done, mister. That's too easy. No, they wanted the difference between the numbers. 8.1 minus 2.6 is going to give you exactly 5.5. You have your calculator. This shouldn't take so long at all. All right, the next page, I hope it's the last. That's a really long test. The thermometers show the minimum and maximum temperatures in Oslo in 1 year. So this is 21. Between 20 and 30, there are 10 spaces, 10 parts. So each one is 1 part, 1 degree. So this is 21 degrees. This is, oh, I can see that some of you are saying that this is negative 11. Sorry, it's closer to 0. It's going up. So from negative 10, it's negative 9, negative 8, negative 7, negative 6, negative 5, and so on until you go to negative 1. And then 0. So this is negative 9. It is not negative 10. Okay, guys? So from 0, we go down negative 1, negative 2, negative 3 until negative 9. Then negative 10 is below it. So this is negative 9. They wanted the difference between the two temperatures. Between 21 and negative 9, how many steps are there? From 21 to 0 is 21. From 0 until negative 9 is 9 steps. So there are 30. The difference is 30. Okay, that's the difference. Let's keep going. Rotation. I taught 6B this today in class. 6A, you're going to learn it tomorrow. Forget about this question for now. The last page. This is supposed to be, I took from Said the protractor today to measure it in the book. I used his book, I guess, yeah, it was 123 degrees. And the longest side, so this is the largest angle, which is this one, guys, the largest angle. So you need to put the center of your protractor here. It's 123 degrees. And the other one here, measure the longest side, which is this side. I guess it was 8 centimeters. Yeah, it was 8 centimeters. Okay, so that's it, I guess. Yeah, that's it, the last page. Thank you so much, year 6, and see you tomorrow. Please, if there is any question that you did not understand, go over it again or come to me tomorrow and I'm going to explain it to you. Thank you, year 6. See you tomorrow.